Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the ever-changing world of technology? Tech It Out can help make some sense of it all. Breaking down geek speak into street speak, technology columnist, author, and TV personality Mark Saltzman covers consumer technology each week for every listener. Mark tackles the latest news, reviews, and how-tos to help you understand what's hot, what's not, and why.
Hey everyone, welcome to Tech It Out. This is episode 221. We have a great show planned for you this hour and a giveaway as well. So you're going to want to jot down some info in a moment if you're free to do so, of course. So we'll get to that shortly. But on this hour's Tech It Out, we're going to kick things off with Flipp, a free app designed to save you money on all your purchases. This is, in fact, a continuation of last week's, let's call it high-level chat about the app and website. But this hour, we're going to have a deeper dive into how it works, tips to saving money leading up to and over Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and ways to get more out of the Flipp app, which is spelled F-L-I-P-P. After that, we'll catch up with connected mom and tech expert Carley Knobloch to discuss what's new with some hot gadget gift ideas and ways to save time and money around the home with the right gear. Later on Tech It Out, do you ever use LinkedIn? I know a lot of Tech It Out listeners do have a side hustle. Maybe they're an entrepreneur, a freelance, this or that. And so we're going to hear how the LinkedIn social network for professionals has a new feature to help you easily find work, or rather, how to have others find you on LinkedIn for work. All of this and more on a brand new episode of Tech It Out, powered by ASUS for those in search of incredible, which I'll tell you more about shortly. But let me tell you about the great giveaway we have for you, courtesy of Lorex, a company that, as you may or may not know, makes camera systems for the home, including all kinds of indoor and outdoor models, and a video doorbell that we're going to give away to a lucky listener this hour. I'll tell you how to enter to be eligible to win momentarily, but this is a Lorex 1080p wired video doorbell. Costs about $99, but over Black Friday weekend, it'll be discounted to $69. Again, that's from November 26th to the 29th, but you can win one for free on Tech It Out. Of course, the Lorex video doorbell lets you see who is at your front door and chat with them via two-way audio, even if you're not inside. The courier, for example, or whomever won't know the difference, and that's all done through the Lorex app. Plus, unlike some other video doorbells out there, you do not have to pay for a service to go back in time to see who is at your door earlier in the day or in the week or what have you. It's all included in the price. Now, to be eligible to win, simply send me a note on social media or an email with the word doorbell, and I'll randomly choose a winner and let someone know if they've won, and Lorex will ship it to your door directly. So on social media, it's Mark Saltzman, Mark with a C, S-A-L-T-Z-M-A-N. And I'm on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. So choose your platform. Pick your poison. And if you prefer to send me an email, head over to my website. It's marksaltzman.com. Again, Mark with a C, Saltzman with a Z. And send me a note there. It's a timely giveaway, actually, because we're shopping a lot more online these days, but we're spending less time at home, putting the pandemic behind us, right? So we're out and about more, which is great. So we may not be at home to receive the packages. So a video doorbell like this is a very smart idea. All right, as I mentioned, we have an awesome show for you. So let's jump right in with our first interview with Flipp. I'm thrilled to have back onto the program Nafisa Qasim. She is the Chief Deals Officer at Flipp, one of my favorite websites and apps. It's a go-to app of mine, in fact, all year round to help save me money on purchases, and especially this time of year with Black Friday around the corner. And so Nafisa is joining us to chat about using Flipp. Welcome back, Nafisa. Good to chat with you again.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me back.
Before we talk Black Friday trends and how people are getting ready for Black Friday using Flipp, give us a quick refresher on what Flipp is all about.
Absolutely. So Flipp is a free app. It brings flyers, coupons, and deals from over 2,000 retailers in Canada and the US, and it brings it right to your phone. Simply put, if you're trying to understand what Flipp does, Flipp ensures that you have access to all of the best deals, really ensuring that you as a shopper can compare offers, plan your shopping trip, and save money every week.
All right. So whether it's your weekly grocery shop, or you're buying something for your home, a piece of tech or sporting equipment, what have you, you can browse through those deals from your local retailers, or you could do a search by keyword.
Correct. Flipp is there every step of the way during that planning portion of your shopping to make sure that whatever you do decide to buy is an informed decision.
And I know you're calling it a planning app, but you can also use it at retail if you want to scan your rewards or loyalty cards, right? Like you can actually use it when you're at the cashier, and that way you'll be redeemed for all those points instead of needing a purse or pocket full of plastic cards.
Yeah, it definitely is also a digital wallet for your loyalty cards. It's a great way to collect extra rewards. And to be honest, sometimes I even use it as an added support when I'm shopping in store, because we see some deals in store and I have to ask myself, is this actually a good deal? I'll pull up the app right away and just compare prices I might be seeing at other retailers to make sure if I'm going to buy it, I'm finding the best price.
Good point, for sure. All right, so Black Friday is quickly approaching. It's Friday, November the 26th, a big shopping day. Can you tell us what we can expect this year?
Yeah, so no surprises around the fact that Black Friday really is one of the biggest shopping events of the year. Last year, we saw it evolve into what we call a shopping season, with a lot of our major retailers spreading their sales across multiple weeks, and some of them starting as early as mid-October. We are seeing these same trends this year as well, really meaning that shoppers have more time to score some great deals. Another thing that we've been seeing is that last year, retailers had some good success around this idea of offering a combo of in-store deals as well as online deals. That same thing applies this year around, really ensuring no matter which way you prefer to shop, there's something for you. And then thinking specifically to Flipp, where we take Black Friday really seriously, the app has a dedicated Black Friday carousel, giving shoppers that inside scoop on the latest and best deals as soon as they drop. And there have been so far promotions popping up every day. So really just calling out that checking the Flipp app routinely can go a long way.
All right. So it's like a little carousel that you can flip through, pardon the pun, that's near the top of the screen. So it's all like the best Black Friday deals. And you can also specify what kind of things you're looking for, but this will sort of call out some of the best ones. And then you can tap for more information and add it to your wish list or something, right?
Exactly. So all of that regular content will be there as well, but we want to make it easier for you to find those Black Friday specific deals. And that's why that carousel will live at the top of your browse screen.
And you said that whether you prefer to shop in store or online, you can use the Flipp app. Could you elaborate? If you buy something online, you don't have to start at the Flipp app like some other apps, right?
No, you don't have to start at the Flipp app, but even with online shopping, there's always that opportunity to browse and compare prices. So Flipp allows you to do all of that in one place. And directly from the Flipp app, if you do find deals you like with any specific retailer, Flipp can link you to that product page on the retailer site. So it really is that central starting point for browsing, the pre-shop, and making sure you're finding the best deal.
All right, cool. I have to check that out because I've only used it for retail, like brick and mortar shopping, which I still do quite a bit. And now that things are opening up, thankfully, I like kicking the tires on some things in person. So that's good to know that you can also leverage online shopping and all the benefits that brings through the Flipp app as well. Now, do you think, Nafisa, that shoppers plan to approach this Black Friday season any differently? You know, I've heard about shortages with, shipping, like logistics issues, supply chain challenges. People are maybe shopping earlier this year.
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think it's important to acknowledge that a lot has changed for both shoppers and retailers these past 2 years. Consumer habits and things like that are changing as well. And it's actually for that reason that Flipp conducted a survey of about 2,000 North American residents just to better understand how consumers are feeling around this holiday and how they plan to spend their money. There were some interesting takeaways that we did find. Yeah. First being that Black Friday is actually a marathon to savings, is what we like to say, versus a sprint. So kind of around what you and I had discussed, last year, Black Friday deals started as early as October. And so this year, shoppers know what to expect. We have over 60% of shoppers saying they will buy what they're looking for sooner if they can find that right deal. And 3/4 of shoppers are also planning to shop across multiple days at multiple stores.
Interesting. So not just getting up at 5 a.m. and going to one retailer and hoping to do it all. They're going to try to get the best price. And that might mean going to a couple different places. Exactly.
We have that wealth of information at our fingertips. Why not use it and make whatever informed and intentional decisions that we can?
Mm-hmm. What else did you find with this survey?
We also found this year that there's more of an emphasis on day-to-day items. So when we think about Black Friday, as to what you kind of had mentioned, it's traditionally known for those deals on big ticket items. But what we're seeing this year is that it's also about utility and convenience. So 2/3 of consumers are planning to purchase what we say, or what we call high use work and entertainment items. If you're thinking about that, the top items on people's Black Friday wish lists this year tend to be things like everyday clothing, shoes, laptops and computers, as well as, the TVs that we expect. And if you're anything like me and get super cold and the drop in temperature for winter season is a point of worry and stress top of mind, Black Friday is also a really good chance to find deals to help prep for these colder months.
It's funny because I haven't thought much about clothes over the last 2 years since, I'm just seeing sort of waist up over Zoom for whether it's socializing or for work. But now that we're opening up, I'm going to have to update my wardrobe, I think. So I'm definitely going to hit Flipp for that. We are chatting with Nafisa Qasim. She is Chief Deals Officer at Flipp. We're learning all about the app and website designed to save you money, especially around Black Friday. So Nafisa, what would you say are the kinds of budgets that people are looking to keep for wish lists like these? Is it bigger or smaller than last year?
Believe it or not, we actually found that most people are planning to spend around the same amount that they did last year. So this can range for around $100 to $500 for both Black Friday and shoppers' holiday shopping. Having said that, if you're anything like me and, we've been cooped up for a while, we are starting to gear up for these bigger group gatherings. So it's natural that around 1 in 4 shoppers are ready to spend more this year, either to treat themselves or to make a big ticket purchase.
All right. When we return on Tech It Out, we're going to get some inside intel, some tips on how to get the most out of the free app to save you even more money. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Listen to Tech It Out whenever you want. Find the Tech It Out podcast at iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to Tech It Out. I'll remind you about today's giveaway in a moment, a video doorbell. And we're going to continue chatting with Flipp about its free shopping app in a moment. But first, this show is powered by ASUS for those in search of incredible. ASUS creates technology for today and tomorrow's smart life. And that includes its line of award-winning laptops and desktops, monitors, smartphones, tablets, smartwatches, and much more. For those in search of incredible, visit asus.com/US/radio for more info. That's asus.com/US/radio. And they're going to have some great Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals as well. All right, let's continue chatting with Flipp. We're talking with Nafisa Qasim. She is with Flipp, that's Flipp, an app that helps you with your retail shopping by aggregating all of those circulars, those ads that we typically would get in paper form, but puts it all digitally in the palm of your hand in the form of an app. Now that's about brick and mortar shopping. So there's Black Friday and then there's Cyber Monday. Do you think that it's going to be pretty split on how people want to shop over that weekend of the 26th through the 29th?
That's a fair question. I think the thing is that with Black Friday, it's this whole season now. So it's not even just about that weekend. We're seeing so many deals pop up, new deals actually weekly, that not all of these deals are lasting all the way through Black Friday. Some of them are just for a few days. Others are in a week or so. So I'd actually think beyond the specific Black Friday or Cyber Monday day and treat it as an ongoing shopping season where you're keeping an eye out for prices, doing the best you can early and often throughout.
Okay. And again, a lot of people are looking to score those even holiday purchases in November rather than wait for December for a couple of reasons. Is that what you're finding as well?
Yeah. And so before it used to be that your holiday shopping started in December. Now what we're seeing is that Black Friday tends to be that unofficial kickoff to your holiday shopping. Mm-hmm. We actually have seen that about 2 out of 3 shoppers say that the Black Friday season is when they start their shopping. And it's not just about gifts this year. So it might be for kids, but research is also showing that people are buying more gifts for their parents, for their siblings, friends. And if you're anything like me, definitely buying some gifts for myself this Black Friday season as well.
Even if you were more naughty than nice this year.
Got to treat ourselves. It's been an up and down year,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. Now, since your title is Chief Deals Officer at Flipp, I do want to ask you a not necessarily Flipp related question, but But for those who are still reluctant to shop in person, they still, with the pandemic, they want to shop online, or they discovered the convenience of online shopping and they didn't really prior to 2020. Do you have any shopping tips to getting the most out of the Black Friday season?
Yeah, I definitely do. And there are a couple of actually super simple things you can do to prepare yourself. It doesn't have to be too complicated. The first one I'd say is to start early and keep a lookout for sales dates. And kind of what we mentioned, don't ignore those pre-Black Friday deals. A lot of brands are releasing those typical doorbusters that might have been limited previously to the Black Friday day, now well before November 26th. Some of these deals last different durations. It's really important to be keeping track of the deals that you're seeing. And that's where one of my favorite Flipp features comes into play. It's called Watch List. If there are specific items you want to keep an eye on, Watch List will help you monitor deals for those items. All you have to do is type that item into your watch list, and Flipp will actually notify you when any related deals drop for that item.
I remember we talked about that in our last interview, and that was one of the newer features introduced to Flipp, I think, last year.
Correct. And another suggestion for online shopping is to actually create all of your online accounts ahead of time. So when we think about that online purchase process, a lot of stores require you to create your account or check out as a visitor. And if you're thinking about some of the competition that's happening on Black Friday day, that can waste valuable time. You want to make sure that the faster you're checking out, the better it is. So I recommend creating those online accounts well in advance.
Great tip.
Another advantage is actually promo codes. And that's a benefit that online shopping has that in-store doesn't always. Brands love rewarding loyal customers with promo codes or sometimes exclusive offers. So for those of us that maybe have been filtering some of those marketing emails straight to our spam folders, this is probably the time to check our inbox. There might be some sweet deals waiting for you already there. And finally, we all know what a huge role nowadays that social media plays in our day-to-day lives. And what we've actually seen is a lot of brands tend to announce their sales on their social accounts first. So if there are specific stores or brands that are of interest, I recommend actually following them on their social accounts just so you can stay in the loop.
All great advice, Nafisa. So given our chat today, before we wrap up, what would you say is the one main takeaway that you'd want for our listeners?
If I had one takeaway, I'd say that Black Friday is already here. There are so many deals to choose from. And if you want to stay on top of these deals, I just recommend downloading Flipp to ensure you're staying up to date and you are the first one to know about any of these deals as they drop. Actually, one other thing as well is that for this Black Friday season, Flipp is celebrating it with a 12 days of Black Friday giveaways. So this is running from November 15th to the 26th, where Flipp will be giving away an amazing prize every single day. It can range from a KitchenAid to a MacBook, or even a 4K TV. So Mark, if you want to enter, you should definitely do that. It is open to residents across the US and Canada. And one thing I just really like to call out is you can participate on each of the 12 days for a chance to win. And there are actually some ways to gain additional entries and increase your chances of winning. So if you do want to find out that inside scoop, you can visit blog.flipp.com for all the details.
All right, blog.flipp.com, Flipp with 2 P's. And if you want to download Flipp to your phone, you simply go to the Apple App Store for iPhone or iPad and the Google Play Store for Android. Is that right?
That's correct. And we don't want to forget our desktop users can also visit flipp.com to check out all the deals.
All right, flipp.com, and it is free.
It is most definitely free.
All right, Nafisa Qasim from Flipp, thank you so much for your time. Thanks again, and looking forward to chatting with you one more time ahead of this big shopping season. Thanks again.
Take care, Mark. Chat soon.
We catch up with connected mom and tech expert Carley Knobloch when we return on Tech It Out. Stay with us.
Want to follow Mark? Google him. Mark with a C and Saltzman with a Z. Breaking down geek speak into street speak. This is Tech It Out. Tech It Out with technology columnist, author, and TV personality Mark Saltzman.
Welcome back to Tech It Out. We have a great giveaway for you this week, courtesy of Lorex. This is the company that makes surveillance systems, those camera bundles that you may see at Costco and places like that for the home. Often there are multiple cameras that you can put around your home, indoor and outdoor, to keep an eye on it even when you're not there. We have a video doorbell to give away, the 1080p Full HD wired video doorbell. It's usually $99. Over Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you'll find it for as low as $69, but you could win one for free this hour on Tech It Out. I'll tell you how in a moment, but this video doorbell, of course, lets you see who is at your front door. It's triggered by motion. You can have a two-way chat with them. They don't know if you're not inside. You could be on your phone somewhere and they think you're there, but you're actually somewhere else. And you can tell them, please leave that package on the step or what have you. And unlike other video doorbells, you do not have to pay to access your footage in the cloud. It's all stored at home, even though there is app access as well. All right, to be eligible to win this 1080p wired video doorbell from Lorex, just send me a note on social media. It could be a DM, a direct message, or even publicly. Just use the word doorbell somewhere to be eligible to win. A winner's name will be randomly drawn. I'll contact you to say that you've won, and then Lorex will send it to your door. If you prefer email, I'll tell you my website again in a moment, but on social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So reach out any way you like. And if you want to follow me on any of those platforms, I also write a tech tip of the day. So it's Mark Saltzman, Mark with a C, SALTZMAN. If you prefer to email me with the subject line doorbell, you also will be eligible to win. Just go to my website, marksaltzman.com, MarkSaltzman.com, and you can enter that way as well. All right, good luck.
Well, the kickoff to the holiday shopping season is about to begin, or rather, if you've heard about supply chain shortages, hopefully it's already begun for you. So what should be on your list? Connected mom and tech expert Carley Knobloch is here to connect us with some of her top tech gift ideas. Hi, Carley. Always great to chat with you.
Hey, it's so great to be here with you again, Mark. And I'm partnered with some great brands that are all great gift ideas.
You do always have some awesome ideas. Some are smart home related, some are tied to gaming and other kinds of entertainment. So why don't we jump right in with a cool smart home gift idea that you've got?
Yeah, I mean, this is great for anybody. A robot that cleans up after you, like the Ecovacs D-Bot N8 Pro Plus that I have here. It's both a vacuuming and a mopping robot that uses laser mapping, so it doesn't miss a spot, and object detection to move around your home without getting stuck, and it has powerful suction to make sure no dust bunny is left behind. It even empties its own dustbin, which is so great for busy families. It's normally $7.99 on Amazon, but it's just 30% off now for the holidays.
Oh, you gotta like that. And if you're a pet owner, one of these things is like a must.
Oh, for sure.
So the brand is called Ecovacs. And I know there's some other competitors in this space, but that's an aggressive price. And I like that it does have those premium features like the ability to drive itself back to the base, empties its bin and charges itself up.
Yeah, I believe that you don't have to actually empty this dustbin for typical use for like a month. So it really does offer so much cleaning power and very little maintenance for busy families.
For sure. Let's chat about some practical tech gifts that you've got.
Yeah, laptops, I think people don't think of them all the time, but they make such great gifts, especially, and the experts at Best Buy can really help you find the perfect one for everyone on your list. The one I have here is the HP 11-inch touchscreen Chromebook. It's just $5.99. It's got amazing productivity thanks to its Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, as well as a super long battery life and really fast connectivity. It's also really lightweight. It's just perfect for people on the go. You can detach the keyboard and use it as a tablet, and it's got a rechargeable pen that you can use to write on it too, so it's really flexible.
So I like that these are secure, fast boot up times, and tons of apps to download from the Google Play Store.
I have another really practical gift that I think is a send for busy families, which is a reliable printer. And then the one I have here is the Epson EcoTank ET2850 all-in-one cartridge-free super tank printer. It's got a long name, but it's a fabulous device. It's got up to 2 years of ink in the box. It's ready to print book reports, essays, family schedules, or even holiday decorations. And you can save up to 90% with these replacement ink bottles instead of those traditional ink cartridges.
I'm a huge fan of the Epson EcoTank family. I've got one right behind me in my home office and have been talking about this product line for years because it used to irk me having 3 kids when they would print photos en masse, and I would be stressed about the ink and the cartridges that I would have to replace, or worse, running out of ink when I need to print a contract or something, always at the most inopportune times. So that's a thing of the past. With Epson EcoTank. And I like that not only is it a printer scanner copier that's wireless, but it's voice activated. So if you have a smart speaker, you can actually use your voice to say something like print line paper or print graph paper. That's so cool. And I love that hands-free feature. We are chatting with connected mom and tech expert Carley Knobloch. She joins us on this program a few times a year to share some great tech ideas for the home. And in this case, we're chatting about some holiday gift ideas. And as I hinted at in the introduction, you don't want to wait this year because of supply chain challenges caused by the pandemic and other reasons. So you definitely want to get your shopping going if you haven't started already. Why don't we end off with gifts for the gaming fans and audio lovers out there?
Yeah, if any of the gamers on your list are Sonic fans, I loved Sonic when I was little. They're going to love Sonic Colors Ultimate. Yes, exactly. Which it makes a great holiday gift. It's a new spin on the beloved 2010 game. It features 4K visuals, a new Rival Rush mode. I'm sure Sonic fans know what that means, and more. It's basically the ultimate Sonic experience on current generation platforms. It's just $39.99. It's available on the PlayStation 4, on the Xbox One, for the Nintendo Switch, and it has a digital-only release for PCs in the Epic Games Store.
Awesome. That must be the 4K part. So colors.sonicthehedgehog.com. And let's talk audio. I know a lot of my listeners are really into that.
Yeah, absolutely. And if anyone wants more from their headphones, I love this product because it really just is additive to anything that you already have. It's called the THX Onyx, and it gives you studio sound audio quality to enjoy your music, streaming, or games from your laptop or smartphone. You just plug it into your 3.5mm headphones for high fidelity sound with no drivers or software required. Plus, it's got ultra low distortion and 5 times more output power than the other amplifiers on the market. And it's got mic support as well. It's a great deal now at Amazon.com for $149 through Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But you just plug this little dongle into your headphones and then plug into, anything that you're listening to. And it just kind of gives you this next level audio quality through the headphones that you already have.
And what's the best website, Carley, to learn about all of these products, including you demonstrating them and everything?
Yeah, absolutely. For more information on all these great things, you can go to techgifts.tv.
Carley, happy holidays to you. I know it's a bit early to say it, but
it's always great to talk to you, Mark, and thank you so much for having me always.
If you use LinkedIn, you're going to love what's new. We're going to get to that when we return on Tech It Out.
Breaking down geek speak into street speak. Tech It Out, hosted by Mark Saltzman.
Welcome back, everyone. You're listening to Tech It Out on the Radio American Network. This show is powered by ASUS for those in search of incredible. ASUS creates technology for today and tomorrow's smart life, and that includes its line of award-winning laptops. They've got their ZenBooks, which are cutting edge. There's a ton of innovation there. There's the VivoBooks, all-around great laptops, perfect for students. Speaking of which, Chromebooks to save a little bit of cash, StudioBooks for creative types, those content creators out there, expert books for the business class, and a lot more. Head over to asus.com/US/radio to learn more. That's asus.com/US/radio.
Chances are you're very familiar with LinkedIn, especially if you're in the workforce, and virtually any industry at that. In fact, I post to LinkedIn daily, so it's one of my go-to social media platforms for sharing my workout. Well, the company is launching something called LinkedIn Services Marketplace, which may be of interest to you, especially if you're a freelancer like yours truly. And joining us on the line to chat about it is Matt Faustman. He's product lead for pages, products, and services at LinkedIn. Welcome to the program, Matt. Good to chat with you.
Yeah, likewise, Mark. Thank you for having me.
Sure. Now, before we talk about the launch of LinkedIn Services Marketplace, please bring us up to speed on LinkedIn. Like, for example, how many users do you have and what is your platform used for the most?
So there's a lot of exciting things generally happening at LinkedIn. We recently announced that we crossed the 800 million member mark. That's worldwide. So it's a pretty big milestone. Mm-hmm. And, to your question, everyone is really using the platform for different things. They're coming here looking for something very different. The main use cases are people really leaning into their professional communities and networks for a variety of different things: support, guidance, acquiring a skill, staying informed on news, staying connected, looking for jobs. So there's a whole bunch of different things that people are really looking for on the LinkedIn platform.
Mm-hmm. And Microsoft owns the company, correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it's fair to say that it's a business-centric social platform, unlike the likes of an Instagram or a Twitter, a TikTok, Facebook. This is very much geared to folks like myself, self-employed, or those who work at a company. Maybe they're looking for, a business partner or another company to partner with to hire someone, but it is very much about business.
That's true. And another way that we say that is professional. Right? This is a place for you to cultivate and grow your professional communities, your professional networks.
Okay. So you're not uploading a picture of your dinner necessarily. That's for some of the other platforms. Or in my case, as a freelance journalist, I use it to link to my articles. I'm about to do that right after our interview, Matt. And then I use hashtags where sometimes people look for certain things like tech or whatever the theme is of the article to find my work, or a radio interview I'll link to, a TV interview, all that kind of stuff. And that brings me to LinkedIn Services Marketplace. This is a new feature baked into LinkedIn. Is that right?
That's correct. As of last week. Stepping back, we've seen really strong demand for people searching for service providers on LinkedIn and from service providers who are looking to reach a larger audience of professionals. And this is a trend that we've seen increase during the pandemic, right? As people are changing the way that they're working, and also they're changing the way that they need to develop business, right? You can't go meet people, or you weren't able to really go meet people. And so there was this amazing, but also pretty critical forcing function. So we've actually seen about 4x as many members listing their services from what we call our open to business feature on the LinkedIn profile. And we launched that earlier this year in March. And since then, we've had over 2 million service providers register to be a part of what is now Service Marketplace. So with Service Marketplace, we've given providers a new way to get discovered by our community on LinkedIn of nearly 800 million people, or 800 million members, as we would call it. And from there, they'll be able to manage their work through a dashboard, track clients and projects, and even showcase their client reviews, whether they've met those clients on LinkedIn or they're trying to bring the clients they've met offline now into the LinkedIn platform to help advocate for them because they were champions of their work. And what's great and unique about it is that we've already had a global engaged community of people who are both actively providing services and looking for service providers all on the LinkedIn network. So service providers can leverage their existing network and the broader community to help bring in new business opportunities. And people looking for services can leverage their network for recommendations, referrals, as a way to help vet potential providers.
All right. So when you talk about a service provider, is that like akin to like a content creator like myself, where I'm writing articles, I'm creating video and podcast content, that kind of thing? Or is that a different animal altogether?
The word creator is very special to us at LinkedIn. And there's a lot that's wrapped up in that. But many of what we would call creators, like yourself, they are doing so to help fuel a service that they also provide.
We are chatting with Matt Faustman. He's product lead for Pages, Products, and Services at LinkedIn. We're learning about LinkedIn Services Marketplace. I'd love for you, please, to walk us through how it works. Paint us perhaps a sample scenario.
Sure.
How would I leverage the marketplace?
Sure. So first and foremost, you need to set up what's called a service page, which links right from your profile. And so if you were to go to your profile right now, you would see just below your profile picture a box that says reach more clients and list your services, or by listing your services. Mm-hmm. And that would take you through a fairly straightforward onboarding flow, which would show you how to get set up and then start really showcasing those services.
More on what's new with LinkedIn for free when we return. Stay with us on Tech It Out.
Follow Mark Saltzman on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Listen to Tech It Out whenever you want.
We
We have a few more minutes with LinkedIn in a moment, but earlier in the show, we talked about one app to save you money called Flipp, more for retail shopping. But I got to tell you about slickdeals.net, a website, an app, and a browser extension that's ideal for both retail and online shopping. Based on a community of 12 million savvy shoppers who discover and share great shopping deals and coupons, discounts, and promo codes from all the top stores. Every deal that is found, like, I don't know, a 75-inch TV on sale for $600, it all gets vetted by the community through a voting system. Promo codes and coupons get verified by a dedicated coupons team at Slick Deals. The best of the best deals then appear on the slickdeals.net front page. And if you're looking for something in particular, you can set a deal alert to be notified when it's on sale. And finally, its newest program called Slick Deals Rewards enables you to receive cash back at participating retailers. And there are many. You need the browser extension for that. So go to slickdeals.net/extension to download the free browser extension today. Again, slickdeals.net/extension. Happy shopping. We got a couple of minutes left with Matt Faustman, product lead for pages, products, and services at LinkedIn. We're learning all about LinkedIn Services Marketplace.
Is there any cost to LinkedIn Services Marketplace, or do you need to be like a LinkedIn Premium member?
Great question. So all LinkedIn members can create a service page completely for free. And once you create a service page, you'll be immediately discoverable in LinkedIn, search and feed at no charge.
Wow. Like full stop? There's no like premium tier or anything like that?
There's no premium tier right now. No, it's all completely for free.
Before we wrap up, Matt, I know that you have some interesting findings from a recent survey that LinkedIn commissioned. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the most interesting findings we uncovered was that 82% of those who are hiring or have hired a freelancer or service provider say that they are getting a referral from someone in their professional network as a way of finding good service providers or good candidates. Yet only 38% of freelancers say that they get most of their business from referrals. So that's a pretty significant disconnect. And I think that's one of the clear gaps that what LinkedIn Service Marketplace is able to really bridge here. On top of making it easy for providers to represent themselves and for buyers to find them, we've empowered providers to collect and digitize really that word of mouth that buyers rely on to make purchasing decisions. So what's great about that as a service provider, when you start getting reviews and recommendations from your previous clients, if anyone that's connected to your clients now comes to LinkedIn searching for a similar service provider, you're going to rise right to the top of those search results. So that allows you to actually leverage your network to bring in new business.
It's great. And that's what it's all about on LinkedIn. So with that in mind, Matt, how do we get going?
So if you're looking for a freelancer or service provider, ask your network by starting to post in the feed, or you can go to just a search box using new search filters and capabilities that are specific to finding service providers. Once you find someone who might be the right fit for a project, you actually can request a proposal from them right on their service page. And then you take that interaction into messaging, and you can go back and forth with them. You can schedule a call or jump on a Zoom call right within LinkedIn Messenger. You don't need to be connected or follow the person to start the conversation. So if you're a service provider, you can get started by setting up your service page and asking past clients for reviews, which can be showcased right on your service page. So the more detail and color about the services you can provide, the better. And don't forget to still keep your profile up to date. Since these service pages and profiles are linked, you want to make sure that there's a lot of consistency between your profile and your service page.
Matt, thank you very much for your time. Congrats on the launch of LinkedIn Services Marketplace. Pleasure to chat with you. All the best.
Thank you, Mark.
One last reminder about this week's giveaway, a 1080p wired video doorbell from Lorex. Just find me on social media or send an email to me from my website. It's Mark Saltzman, MarkSaltzman.com, or you can find me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn this weekend and say hi and just use the word doorbell to be eligible for the randomly drawn prize. And good luck. A huge thank you to ASUS, the title sponsor on this program. For those in search of incredible, asus.com has deals on laptops and desktops and accessories, especially this time of year. Speaking of computers, don't forget to properly back up your important information. I always trust SanDisk and Western Digital with all my important data. Those external drives, whether they be USB thumb drives or SSD solid state drives, hard drives, and more, head over to westerndigital.com to check out the lineup of all their products. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this week's jam-packed episode of Tech It Out with all the guests we've had, the giveaway, and some other elements to it as well. I hope you can tune in next weekend for a fresh episode. I got lots of guests lined up. And again, say hi on social media if you like. I'm hanging out. So I look forward to hearing from you. All the best, everyone. Thanks for listening to Tech It Out.